Today in our 2015 Toyota Tundra, we're going to show you how to install the Curt fifth wheel and gooseneck custom wiring harness with 7-pole connector. Part number is C56000. Now to begin our installation, we're going to figure out to start where we're going to be mounting our 7-way plug. As you can see, this gives us an extension or a way to move these remotely from the wiring itself to allow us to hook up maybe a pop-up camper, gooseneck, fifth wheel, things like that. Now we're going to be mounting it somewhere over here in the back side of the truck, unless you need it somewhere else. Each application may be a little bit differently. I would avoid the sunk in areas. Those are really close to the bedside. What we're looking for is enough area for this, once it flushes up against the truck there, for this to pass through, and also a plug that'll be on that back side. So typically down lower in this area is a good idea. We're going to put ours right there. Take a second just to mark the center of that where we want it to go. And then we'll take our hole saw with a 2 1/8 inch blade on it and go ahead and cut out our hole. Now before we drill through, we do want to be sure to check behind our panel, make sure there's no wiring or anything like that that will interfere with. Now you can see our plug will slide in there. No issues. Nice, good mounting location. Keeps it back kind of inside the rail of the truck, so we don't have to worry about things catching on it as they pass by. All right, with our plug installed, we'll head to the underside and take care of our connections there. Right now we'll just separate our connector here. This is going to be where it goes into the plug that goes to the bed of the truck. As you can see, we do have the spare tire removed here. It makes it a lot easier to get this done. You can see what we've got here. That's just going to be almost an identical replacement. Just going to tee that right in between. Now a little bit of dielectric grease can help you out here. Make sure we don't get any moisture or anything into our connectors. We're going to do it on the 2 here on the bottom, and we'll also put some on the one that goes into the back of our plug. Slide that end in. You'll hear our tab kind of click up just a little bit, then you should be able to push, pull, and it won't move. That's how you know you've got it connected properly. Now the other end of our plug, we're going to route that right up over the frame rail here. And the great thing about this wiring kit especially is that not only can we go right here to our, like a fifth wheel plug that we're going to be putting in here, but this wiring kit can also help us get to the front of those 5'7", 6.5", 10-foot beds if we're doing something like a, truck bed camper or something like that where we might require it somewhere else. This gives us a lot of mobility to get to a lot of different areas. And we'll bring our pigtail right up to our plug and get it slid in. Now our excess wire here, let's just tidy that up, use a few of the provided zip ties to get it up and out of the way. Now with that nice and secure, let's go ahead and test it out. Make sure not only the additional wiring or plug that we've just added works, but also our factory wiring is still working. Now we'll just take our tester and plug it into our wiring we added. Then I'll go up and run through our signals. We can take a look, make sure it's all working. Now this truck isn't equipped with a brake controller, so we won't get brake current or brake voltage, but we can run through all the lights and make sure they're working as they should. All right, we'll first turn on our headlights. We should see that clearance light light up. Do our left blinker, our right blinker. And let's also test our brakes. And then we can just simply shift the truck into reverse to make sure our backup light signal comes through. All right, perfect. Now we'll run through the same series of tests here at our factory connector just to make sure nothing has changed. Clearance lights are working good. left blinker, right blinker, brakes, and our backup signal. With everything working properly, we can put that spare tire back in position and we'll have this install wrapped up. And that'll complete today's installation of the Curt fifth wheel and gooseneck custom wiring harness with 7-pole connector, part number C56000 on our 2015 Toyota Tundra.